It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Los Angeles Clippers. And now Washington's starting group. Monroe is out there with Arenas. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Hayes. And it's Unseld in at the center position. Now Arenas following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Back to Arenas. Monroe looking around. Shot clock at 5. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is George. It's blocked. Outside Arenas. Over Brand. Outside Beal. Monroe outside. Hayes with the screen for Monroe. Stolen by George. Paul outside. Outside for George. Shot, high post. Washington with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense concedes.
Ball against Arenas. Pass to Brand. Here's Leonard. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Hayes. Wizards passing it around. Ball against Arenas. There's the drive. Misses from short range. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Leonard. And here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Pass to Unseld. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Leonard against Beal. Leonard the pass to George. Brand outside. Shoots a 3. Drills the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Monroe kicks to Beal. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Paul. Scoreless thus far. The teardrop falls in.
Well, Chris Paul gets to that floater game at his size. So important to have in your arsenal.
Ball against Arenas. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Freeze checked in for Los Angeles. Malone's checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Monroe. Malone passes to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Leonard on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for 2. Leonard's got 6 points.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Butler kicks it over to Arenas. And again, Washington, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's Leonard missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Poke loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Paul's got his second basket of the game. Wizards trail by 8. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Arenas. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Free. Still yet to score.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for LA.
That free throw missing. Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Brand. And the Wizards making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Arenas. Count the basket.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
And here is Paul. And he drives in. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And Washington has possession. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and both free throws good for Caron Butler.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Free. This one for 3. Rebound by Antoine Jamison. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Chenier. And it's Free with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Arenas. Over to the wing. Jamison with a screen on Free. Here's Chenier. He can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Free. Now here's Paul. Here's Manning, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chenier. Nothing on the board. The clock. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Free. He's out there with Harper. Jordan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Manning in at the 4 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Hayes hits them both. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Manning. Here's Free. Clippers moving the ball around. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
And Washington has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Chenier. And count it from 19 feet away. Chenier's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Takes the 3. They get it back. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. George is checked in for Harper. And a switcher also for Washington. Monroe's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Butler. Here's Chenier. He's covered by Leonard. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Free. Still without a basket. And here's George. George double teamed. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Jordan passes to Manning. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So, for the Clippers, Kaman comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harper in for Free. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Wizards trail by 5. Here's Chenier. Pass to Hayes. Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Clippers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harper against Monroe. Leonard with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Leonard. Chenier's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's George. Kaman inside. Hasn't made one yet. Leonard, that's for 2. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Chenier. Shoots over Leonard. Chenier's shot is off. Outside Leonard. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. In the corner, Kaman with it. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. Now Monroe. There's a screen over Harper. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Monroe.
And you know what you get with Monroe? The ultimate playground player. I mean, despite the sizzle, though, he's about as consistent as they get.
A 3 from Leonard buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. McAdoo is checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Leonard. George against King. And it's sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
Here's Jamison. And another miss by Washington. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Intercepted. He's all alone. Here's King. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Freeze checked in.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He only cares about being effective. And he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
Pass to Free. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Washington with the rebound. Monroe in the corner. Over Kaman. Monroe, no good. Clippers leading by 6. In the corner, George with it. Back to Paul. Kaman sets a screen for Paul. Shoots over Monroe. Los Angeles with another miss. Paul's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Unseld the pass to Monroe. Here's Unseld. Outside Arenas. Shoots the 3. It's the three-point bomb. Arenas has got 5 points so far.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's Free. He has yet to score.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Back to Arenas from past the arc, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Paul passes to George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Monroe. Wizards passing it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Randy's checked in for Kaman. And it's Leonard in for Free. Then for the Wizards, Hayes comes in for Jamison. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Kim. Now here's Paul. Pass to Brand. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Not the tallest or most athletic big, but Brand using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
And so Brand nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Ruland. Arenas up top. Defended by George. Arenas against George. George with the defensive effort. The Clippers in the lead. Paul outside. Arenas against George. Now here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Why all business right now? Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Paul outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Beal. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Gilbert Arenas. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Monroe. And it's Unseld in at the center. Now George. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now here's Arenas. Now Monroe kicks to Beal. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Outside, George. Brand outside. George sets a screen for Brand. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Beal kicks to Monroe. On the wing, Arenas throws it up high. And stolen by McAdoo. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. George against Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. George.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Hayes. Arenas kicks to Monroe. And the rejection by Brand. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Washington. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting 2.
And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 9. Outside, George. Paul is screen on Monroe. And George kicks to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Washington. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Monroe against George. Kicks it out to Paul. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Arenas passes to Unseld. Pulls it up. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Unseld's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Paul dishes to McAdoo. Brand passes to Paul over Arenas. Paul can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Arenas. Here's Beal. Hayes with the screen for Beal. Drills it from outside. Beal's got 8 points.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Paul kicks to Brand. Now here's Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Hayes. Outside, Beal. Monroe outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 9. And it's Paul penetrating. They get it back. A 3 ball. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Washington calls timeout. Los Angeles. Caron Butler's checked in for Washington. It's tipped. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And good that time. Beal's got 10.
Come on, this guy's a gifted shooter, and Beal can space the floor with the best of them.
Pass to Free. There's the three. Rebound, Washington. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Beal. The shot from the low post is good. And 12 points for Bradley Beal.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Brand, a screen on Beal. Free. That three off the mark. Wizards trail by 10. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. Plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Here's Washington now. Outside Butler. Pass to Beal. 1:31 left in the third quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Brand. And it's Harper in for Paul. And Washington making a change here. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Harper. Leonard on the wing. 1:15 left to play here in the third. And no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Hayes. Butler up top. Empty that time from Leonard. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 24. Trying to end the drought. No good from Jordan. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Beal, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Bradley Beal, one of the harder covers in the NBA. He has such a well-rounded game. You've got to check him all over the floor.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he can't hit the second. Clippers leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Leonard, covered by Hayes. Now here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. Over Butler. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them
And what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chris Paul is out there with Harper. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's George, and it's Manning in at the 4. That's who's out there for the Clippers. There's a good screen to the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
First free throw is good. Kings checked in for Caron Butler. So he gets them both. Here's Monroe. To the inside. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, what a strong take on the and one. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
Wizards trail by 16. Outside, Jamison. Pass to King. Back to Jamison. 5 to shoot. Will it go? It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 16. Paul kicks to George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Wizards trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Slam Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Nader. 4 on the clock. Over Jamison. Nader can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Monroe, no good. Monroe's gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. Paul outside. Here's Nader. Jamison covering. Nader the pass to Paul. Harper against Arenas. Harper, no good. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Took him no time at all on that one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Paul. Kaman sets a screen for Paul. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
King against George. King outside. Back to Jamison. it's rebounded by Nader. Los Angeles leading by 14. George finds Paul. 9 feet out. That's good on the jump shot.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Here's Monroe. Outside, Jamison. Moves back up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside, George. Back to Paul. Pass to George. There's the triple. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Monroe. Here's Arenas. Connects in the foul line jumper.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
And Los Angeles calling timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Monroe against George. And that one is good. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, textbook there by Brand on the pass, spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
Pass to Beal, all alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
George sets a screen for Leonard. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Shooting for Washington.
Free throw good, Arenas. Good on both. Paul with the ball. Outside Leonard. Back to Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Paul's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, you'd think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Monroe. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. The Wizards with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 17. Paul dishes to Brand. Leonard kicks to Brand. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Leonard hits them both. Wizards trail by 19. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Malone right side. Down low. Here's Ole. Releases. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And the Clippers making a change here. Maggetti's checked in.
Shooting for Washington. Don Ole at the foul line for 1.
And that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 17. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Maggette. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Ole. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. That shot, no good. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Free can't get it to go. Here's Ole. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.